Hello, 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 and happy Saturday to all of my amazing Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Aries, hopefully you all are having a great weekend. Yes, I know you are, because that's the intention you set. Let's get right into your reading. We are 5 days away from the next full moon, so I know you all are like a fireball of energy right now, and as we get closer and closer to the full moon, that energy is going to become even more intense, right? And so this is where you want to really, really keep your vibrations high. I mean, really, really, really high, because we have no control over the other people around us. But again, you want to keep your vibrations high, Aries. I'm serious. And I'll explain that to you in a second. I'm going to explain why. Let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Aries as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, the spirituality, and where they need to take action. I am talking to my strong leaders who have amazing self-confidence, very brave, creative, honest, passionate, optimistic, enthusiastic, yes, determined, courageous Rams. I'm talking to you gods and goddesses. Again, we're going to be talking about the number 55 since we are 5 days away, and I want to talk to you about master number 55. Let's go. Woo, I see your business is doing well. Look at these money cards. Ka-chang, ka-chang, ka-chang-a-lang-a-lang. All right, Aries. Here we have, I need you all to remove these blindfolds. I know a lot of you all have been hurt by a lot of people, but remove the blindfolds so that you can see the money coming your way. See, the downside of having these blindfolds, not wanting to deal with certain types of energies who have hurt you in the past, who almost felt like they sucked the air out of your lungs, is that you're going to miss the money coming your way too, right? Take the blindfolds off. You need to see the good and bad in every situation so that you can see the money flying your way, right? You've learned enough on your journey, this long and arduous path that you've been on, right? So you've been enlightened. You're at the end of a journey. So you want to take all the information that you've learned about the spirits that you've interacted with. You don't want to label people say, I can never get along with this sign. I would never work with this sign. No, you've been enlightened, right? So some signs are very, very meticulous and they are very, very detailed. So you can't sleep when it comes to certain signs. Like, for instance, I use Virgo, for example. Let's say you've ever worked with a Virgo or you've interacted with a Virgo. They can't help it. They are the I analyze sign, right? They analyze every little thing. And on top of that, because they're divine feminine energy, their energy is cyclic. Their energy is directed inward. Yours is a divine masculine. Your energy is directed outward. So you may tell them what you want and they may just kind of sort of process it, right? To you, it may seem sneaky if they are not as forthright or is open to communicate with you. That could be any divine feminine sign. That could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? So again, you've learned enough about yourself on your long and arduous path, maybe having been burned a couple of times, where I don't want you to shut this off, right? Because what if, and this is coming to me right now, your boss is a divine feminine sign, or your kids are a divine feminine sign, or you start hiring people for your businesses, divine feminine sign. You're going to have to understand how they operate, because if you shut yourself off, you're going to miss money coming to you. You see what I'm saying? Okay, all right, good. We all on the same sheet of music. Great. And I also see that you have the Midas touch. There's nothing going to stop or block your money, but you don't want it to pass you by because you have on blindfolds. There's nothing going to stop your money. You having the Midas touch, you were born with the Midas touch. You've been attracting money your whole life. But because you've been over giving your time and energy and attention and not committing to learning other signs, intimately learning other signs. Some of y'all are married to divine feminine signs. Some of y'all kids are divine feminine signs. Some of your colleagues that you work with, divine feminine signs. You got to tap in and get to know the divine feminine energy in you to see at the base what it's like, that energy being cyclic, right? Okay, you all being the first sign in the Zodiac, you all are like very courageous, very bold, like a ram just coming through life, just charging, the first ones to do this, the first ones to do that. Some signs need to process it first before they make a move. Does it make them slow? Not necessarily. They may be slower to move on a decision than you would, but that's where your patience is going to come into play, right? You've been patient with so many people, again, over giving. But again, I can reiterate this, take the blindfolds off or you're going to miss all the money coming your way. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? And so this is you basically writing your own ticket to how much money you want, right? I see your business doing extremely well. I see you just coming through this fire like a lion. This is what I'm seeing for a lot of you all. Like, you know what? I'm on fire right now. I am all these things, right? And speaking of the I am, the great I am, speaking of God, let's look at God from a metaphysical standpoint in human form, which is Jesus. God in human form is Jesus. From a metaphysical standpoint, I need everybody to understand how powerful you are as gods, as creators. You being a God / creator does not mean that you're other people's God. It doesn't mean that you're other people's savior, right? Being a God in human form is Jesus. Jesus actually represents God's idea of man in expression, right? So you've gone through trials, you've gone through temptations, you've gone through mental variations, right? You didn't fall under, sometimes in the past you may have fallen under, falling prey to some things that have hurt you. And so much so a lot of you all have been so hurt that you had to put on blindfolds. It's like, I can't take it anymore. It's just too much bad stuff happening to me. But now it's time to really wise up, because age does not equate to wisdom. It doesn't. It doesn't equate to wisdom. If it does, show me somewhere. It doesn't even make sense, right? You have some people they wise up quickly. They wise up at a younger age. You have some people at an older age. They said, you know what? I've been giving. Every single time I keep giving to my kids, they only come around when they want something. They don't even call to say, hello, how you doing? None of that. I've been giving to this ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. Every time they seem like they care is when I'm giving something to them, whether it's advice, money, time, or whatever. But any other time, they don't seem like they care. Take the blindfolds off. You're wiser now. This is going to help you tremendously in business. It's going to help you tremendously in business. If you have a question, ask it. Usually, and I don't want to make this gender specific here, but we live in a society where women are taught to be a little bit more docile and not ask questions. But remember, I'm talking to men and women when I say this. You all are divine masculine energies. Your energy is directed outward. So if you feel like you're forced to suppress how you really feel, Aries, guess what? It's going to cause you to vibrate low. It's going to cause you to go from 0 to 1,000, right? So again, I'm seeing you all doing business with divine feminine signs just to test to see if you're ready to go to the next level. The number 55 represents, remember I said we're 5 days away from the next full moon. So the number 55 represents adaptable, like the adaptability. You're adapting to change. It also means this is a pivotal point in your life. You're going to take these blindfolds off and stop saying, I'm never going to work with this sign. I'm never going to be friends with this sign. I'm never going to, because I was burned by that sign in the past. This is where you're going to start holding yourself accountable. Did I ask questions about certain things when my intuition, that's God in me, said, something feels off about this? Did I speak up? Did I say something? That's not going to, when you take the blindfolds off and you said, okay, because it was a reason why you came across some signs, so that you can start, again, energy directed outward, asking questions, making a move. Okay, if this person burned me one time, is it going to be a second time that they burn me? No, I'm going to take action. Remember, divine masculine signs, you're going to take action. You're going to make the move quicker. You're not waiting for December 31st to say, okay, well, here comes January 1st. I'm never going to let that person in my life. Some of y'all are not even going to go to family functions during the holidays anymore, because you're like, every single time I go around certain people in the family, it's always a bunch of drama. So this year I'm not going. I'm just going to say a firm no, a hard pass. It's not happening anymore, right? No, because I got all of this right here. Again, you were born with the Midas touch. Money has always been attracted to you, Aries. Listen, I need y'all to hear what I'm saying. The life that you want, you can have it today. Literally, you can have it today. All you have to do is start saying no to some people. Start saying no to some energies. Yeah, you don't have to wait till the end of the year, the beginning of the year, to make some changes. You can make it today. Remember, you are God in man form. Jesus actually represents, energy. The character of Jesus represents each one of us. Listen, the author of the book created God in his image. That's why God looks a certain way. That's why you've seen the picture of God look a certain way, because the author of the book, King James, created God in his image, right? God actually is a spirit. God is not a man or a woman. Read the Bible. It's right there in the Old Testament, in the book of Numbers. It tells you, for God is not a man that he should lie, nor is he the son of man that he should repent. I mean, I can't make it up. I didn't write the Bible, right? So it's just right there, right? So sit down somewhere and meditate. Activate your crown chakra, balance out your energy so that you can nurture yourself and get up the strength to start telling some people no, to start asking some questions when God in you is telling you, hey, you may want to pause on that because something's off about this energy that's standing in front of you that you're talking to over the phone, right? Yes, something's off about this energy. You're not going to keep going in circles keep repeating cycles with people. Some of y'all need to get as far away from people as possible. I need you to focus because there's more money coming your way. So if it's time to end some relationships, hey, go ahead and end it. Move on. Remove the blindfolds. Stop being blinded. Some people's adult kids have been taking advantage of them. Some people's parents have been taking advantage of them. Some people's colleagues have been taking stone cold advantage of them. But you keep saying, well, I'm a nice person and I'm a giver and I don't want to seem like the bad guy. Come on now, really? Look, you're going to feel 1,000% better. We have the 9 of Cups. Again, we have wish fulfillment here. Once you lock in and get focused and get as far away from people that have been they've been placeholders in your life, right? If you don't really want to be in a relationship with that person, why are you holding a place for them in your space? They taking up the space of money, right? You've been investing too much in yourself and you're going to see it in your money, right? So some of you all, you may feel like you're by yourself, right? Because you're not going to the family functions this year that was causing you stress all over the place your whole life. Some of y'all may feel some kind of way because you feel like, okay, look how many people stabbed me in the back. Okay, listen. Not only did you survive it, but now it's time to thrive. Your ancestors are all around you. You are not by yourself at all. You're not by yourself. You're about to win by yourself. I see your business being booked and busy. You hear me, Aries? Booked and busy. And if you don't have a business and you have a business idea, do it. Get all the naysayers from around you. Bye naysayers. Get them from around you because they will insert fear in your spirit. So I see a lot of people moving on, some from relationships or from some relationships that have caused them all kind of stress, strain, and struggle for years, right? Again, 55, yeah, you've been adapting to a whole lot of people's energy, but it also means a pivotal point in your life. Are you going to go back to being who you were before, where you were holding space because you were scared that if I let this person go or if I let these people go in my life, things are not going to work out for me? I'm looking right here in the cards. The majority of cards I'm looking at for you are money cards. Again, you don't have to wait to the end of the year to decide I'm going to cut these people out of my life who have been stabbing me with swords. And listen, the reason why I know these people are close to y'all, let's break it down so it's forever broken. Listen, the reason why I know these people are close to y'all, because if y'all saw somebody with a sword in their hand walking towards you and you didn't know them, you would take off running, right? They had to get close enough to you to stab you with a sword, because unlike a pocket knife, or even a scalpel where they could hide a pocket knife or a scalpel, a sword is big. Like it's big, it's long, it's sharp. You'll see a sword coming from miles away. Like you'll see something shining, like kind of like, what is that long, sharp object they got in their hand? They were close enough to you to get into your heart, right? Close enough to you where you felt you just let your guards down when they came towards you with a sword. But you were so shocked. That's why I left y'all, some of y'all for dead. On some of these cards, the person is lying down with 10 swords stabbed in their side, right? From the neck all the way down, just left you for dead, right? A lot of y'all are the Josephs in your families. A lot of y'all are the highly favored ones in your families. And so they've been dagger stabbing you for years, right? It's already been predestined for you to be rich. It's already predestined for you to win. Why? Oh, why, Aries? For real. Why would y'all bring along people that you know are jealous of you, who have an issue with you, who has some kind of something in their spirit where they is out of order, uneasy? Why? Why would you do that to yourself, right? Don't go to another family function. I don't care what the holiday season is. I don't care if bells are ringing and all kinds of stuff is going on in the store saying, well, you know what, it's family time and get together. So listen, if your own family hurts you, that's what I'm saying. These people are close to y'all. They could be an ex-lover. They could be an ex-husband, ex-wife, whomever the case may be. Listen, They gave you the sword to cut them out of your life. You better keep on moving so you can make room for your money that's coming. Don't let these commercials and stuff on TV and all of this stuff in the stores and stuff trip you up and mess up your money where you have to repeat cycles. Nope. It's time to get your money. It's time to get your money, create the life that you want. Yes, you have the Midas touch. Write a gratitude list. Woo, Queen, I'm so grateful that I saw this video today because I was just about to tell the family, hey, I will be there. I'm bringing this such and such. No, you're not. Listen, no, you are not. Or thank you. I'm so grateful that I saw this video because I was just about to respond to that text. No, you're not. No, you are not. Listen, you don't delay the release of your money anymore. The person, if you're currently in a healthy relationship, that is great. It's going to get better. If you're currently in an unhealthy relationship and you've been thinking, I'm on the fence, I'm not really sure, this person has just been holding space in my life, get that sword out and cut the relationship and move on, because it's going to make room for more money coming into your space. And again, I have to reiterate this. Not everybody is interested in a romantic relationship. Some people are completely content with being single. Hey, kudos to everybody across the board. Whatever your situation is, kudos to you. But what I'm saying here is that you all have been adapting to other people's dysfunction for so long. You've been like, I guess that's just how they are, and I don't want to seem like the bad. You're not the bad guy. Some of these people have been playing y'all for doormats, but not anymore. Again, write a gratitude list. Be grateful for certain things. And again, don't let these, like, a lot of people are having downloads through their dreams, through visions and everything, because the moon is becoming even more intense. It's moving towards full illumination, right? And so you all can feel like fireballs of energy, including to a point where you almost feel burned out, where you want to feel like you just want to take a nap because you're so tired of just feeling like, oh my God, it's just too much coming, too many downloads. I'm exhausted. It's just too much happening. Then you want to sit down. Where's the card? You want to sit down and you want to meditate. See how this person is by themselves? They're near a body of water. If you cannot get near a body of water, one of the things you can do is listen to high vibrational music or your meditation music with water sounds in the background so you can nurture yourself, right? Because water represents emotions and creativity. You want to balance out your emotions. This is a time of the year where a lot of families and stuff are gathering together, and it's triggering a lot of emotions for people. This is a time where people like the time of the year, depending on where you are in the world. So again, take what resonates with you. This is a time of the year where exes may be trying to call back, and ex-friends, ex-lovers, ex-spouse, ex-whomever trying to get back into your space or maybe your person's space or whatever. You got to recognize that, hey, use all the tools that you have available to you, and remember who you are and protect that energy at all times. Because again, I can't reiterate this enough. You've always had the Midas touch. You better recognize why some spirits want to come back into your life, because they can feel that, like you've heard people say, I can smell it's about to start raining. Their energy can feel you're about to come into a lot of money. So yes, they want to be connected to you. That is what I have for you, Aries. Continue protecting your energy, protecting your peace, protecting your money, protecting everything, right? That's what I have for you. Have a great one. Bye.